Welcome, warriors of the modern world, to the Stoic community. Today, we're addressing the critical issue of burnout, that feeling of being completely depleted from overgiving. We'll explore how Stoic principles can help you achieve a delicate balance between kindness and self-care, enabling you to shine brighter and help others more effectively. Let's begin. Have you ever felt like a candle burning at both ends, giving until there's nothing left but a flicker? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into the ancient wisdom that can save you from burning out while teaching you to shine even brighter. You're here because you're different, you care deeply, give freely, and often wonder if you're doing enough. But here's the truth bomb: caring for others at the expense of yourself isn't nobility, it's a recipe for disaster. Today, we're exploring the delicate art of balancing kindness with self-care. We'll tap into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and see how these ancient principles can revolutionize your life in today's chaotic world. The problem of overgiving. Picture this: you're holding a cup. This cup represents your energy, your time, your very essence. Now imagine constantly pouring from this cup to fill others, friends, family, colleagues. They all come to you with their empty cups, and without hesitation, you pour and pour and pour. Feels good, doesn't it? Being the one people rely on, the rock in the storm. But here's the kicker: what happens when your cup runs dry? When you reach for that last drop of energy and find nothing? This, my friends, is the difficult path of overgiving. It's a trap that ensnares the best of us. We sacrifice sleep, self-care, and sanity on the altar of other people's needs. We wear our exhaustion like a badge of honor, thinking it proves our worth. But let me tell you some truths: constant self-sacrifice isn't sustainable, and it's not even truly helpful. When we're running on empty, the quality of our help diminishes, we become irritable, resentful, and even bitter. Is that the version of yourself you want to offer the world? This is where the Stoics step in with their timeless wisdom. Epictetus, a formerly enslaved person turned philosopher, said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." In other words, true strength isn't about giving everything away, it's about recognizing and appreciating your resources and using them wisely. The Stoics understood that self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. They knew that to be truly helpful and kind, our cup must be full. So ask yourself, how full is your cup right now? Are you pouring from a place of abundance, or are you scraping the bottom, giving others nothing but the dried remnants of your former vitality? It's time to flip the script, learn the art of sustainable giving, and discover how setting boundaries and prioritizing self-care can actually make you more generous, impactful, and infinitely more fulfilled. The garden analogy. Picture two gardens side by side. One is a lush paradise, bursting with vibrant flowers and ripe fruit. The other is withered, overgrown with weeds, barely clinging to life. Now ask yourself, which gardener has more to offer their community? This, my friends, is the essence of Stoic self-care. Tending your garden first isn't selfish, it's necessary. It enables you to truly help others in a sustainable way. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, said, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Your self-care isn't an obstacle to generosity, it's the very path to sustainable kindness. By nurturing your well-being, you create an abundance from which to give. You're not depleting yourself, but sharing your overflow. True generosity. Let's dive into the heart of true generosity, not the kind that leaves you drained and resentful, but the kind that fills you up and lights you from within. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, taught that actual giving comes without expectation of return. It's not a transaction or a debt to be repaid, it's a pure expression of your values and your humanity. When you give without strings attached, something magical happens. You tap into a wellspring of joy beyond the fleeting pleasure of receiving gratitude or recognition. The act itself becomes the reward. Modern psychology backs this up. Studies show that selfless giving activates the pleasure centers in our brain, reduces stress, and increases overall well-being. But here's the crucial part: this only works when the giving is voluntary, not compelled by guilt or obligation. Are you giving because you genuinely want to, or because you think you should? Are you seeking validation and approval, or expressing your deepest values? True generosity isn't about quantity, it's about quality. It's about giving from a place of abundance, not scarcity. The art of saying no. We've talked about giving, now let's tackle one of the most crucial skills in your Stoic toolkit, the art of saying no. Epictetus wisely noted, if you don't wish to be a hothead, don't feed your habit. Saying no isn't about being selfish or unkind, it's about being honest with yourself and others. It's about recognizing your limits and honoring them. It's an act of integrity. By saying yes to everything, we dilute our ability to make a real impact where it counts. We spread ourselves too thin, and everyone loses. Practice discernment before you say yes to any request. Ask yourself, is this aligned with my values? Can I give this my best effort? Will this leave me with enough energy for my true priorities? Every yes is implicitly a no to something else. Choose wisely, your time and energy are precious resources. Finding balance. Balance is a journey, not a destination. You'll wobble, and sometimes fall. The key is to keep adjusting and keep learning. 1. Conduct a life audit. List your commitments, goals, and daily activities. Categorize them. What fills you up? What drains you? 2. Embrace the power of hell yeah or no. If it's not a hell yeah, it's a no. 3. Cultivate ataraxia, the tranquility of the soul. Ask yourself if you're living by your values. Self-respect and boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries isn't about building walls, it's about building bridges to healthier relationships, with others and yourself. 1. Define your non-negotiables. What are your core values? 2. Communicate clearly. State your boundaries with calm confidence. 3. Prepare for pushback. Their reaction is about them, not you. 4. Practice self-compassion. Setting boundaries can feel uncomfortable. 5. Celebrate small wins. Each time you honor your boundaries, you're building self-respect. Healthy boundaries don't make you selfish, they make you a better friend, partner, and colleague. You're showing up as your authentic self, not a resentful, burnt-out shell. The ripple effect. When you prioritize self-care and set healthy boundaries, you create a ripple effect. 1. Modeling behavior. You teach others to do the same. 2. Increased capacity. You have more to give. 3. Authenticity. You inspire others. 4. Improved relationships. Clear boundaries lead to deeper connections. 5. Positive energy. You bring your best self to every interaction. For the next week, commit to one daily act of self-care and one instance of setting a clear boundary. Notice how it affects your interactions. You're not just changing your life, you're creating a new standard for your community. This is how real change happens, not through grand gestures, but through consistent, authentic living. Call to action. You are the man in the arena. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. This path demands courage, discipline, and commitment, but the rewards are beyond measure. Take action today. Embrace discomfort, lead by example. Your self-discipline, boundaries, and self-respect will set you free. Share your victories, your story might ignite someone else's transformation. Subscribe to the Stoic Community channel for more videos on building a balanced and fulfilling life. Like this video and share it with others. We'll see you next time.